Imagine making one simple decision today that could determine whether you're rich or broke for the rest of your life. Shockingly, studies show that 80% of people never change their financial habits, trapping themselves in a cycle of struggle. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck or feeling stuck, this video is for you. I'll reveal the crucial choice that can set you on the path to wealth, something most people overlook. So, if you're serious about changing your financial future, hit that like button and subscribe now. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let me show you why this is so urgent and what you need to know before starting your journey toward financial freedom. This one decision can determine whether you build wealth or stay stuck in financial struggle. It's a simple choice, but it has the power to shape your entire financial future. Right now, in today's uncertain U.S. economy, many people are feeling the squeeze. Rising living costs, inflation, and unpredictable job markets make it more important than ever to understand this critical decision. Whether you're just starting to learn about personal finance or looking to improve your money habits, this video is designed for beginners who want to take control of their financial destiny. By the end, you'll understand exactly what this decision is, why it matters in today's economic climate, and how making the right choice can set you up for long-term wealth or keep you on the path to financial hardship. You'll walk away with practical insights that can help you start making smarter money moves today. But to make smart decisions, you first need to understand the economic landscape we're dealing with. A single decision can determine whether you build wealth or remain broke, especially in today's economic climate. Right now, the U.S. economy is facing significant challenges that make this decision even more critical. According to the Federal Reserve, inflation has been running at around 3.2% annually in recent months, impacting the cost of everyday goods and eroding purchasing power. The Consumer Price Index shows that housing costs, which account for nearly 30% of consumer spending, have increased by over 5% in the past year, making home ownership and rent more expensive for many Americans. Interest rates, which influence borrowing costs, have been rising steadily since 2022. The Federal Reserve has increased rates multiple times to combat inflation, leading to higher mortgage rates and credit card interest. This environment makes borrowing more costly and can slow down economic growth, impacting job stability and investment opportunities. Taxes are also a factor. With potential policy changes, many Americans face increased tax burdens, which can diminish disposable income and savings potential. Market cycles are fluctuating more unpredictably than ever, with stock and real estate markets experiencing volatility due to geopolitical tensions, inflation concerns, and monetary policy shifts. These cycles highlight the importance of making informed financial decisions in uncertain times. Understanding these macro factors helps reveal why the decision you make today, particularly about managing your finances, can set your future on a path toward wealth or hardship. With that context in mind, let's break down a strategy you can actually apply. The one decision that could determine whether you end up rich or broke is how you handle your money on a daily basis. It's not about making huge investments or winning the lottery. It's about the simple choices you make every day with your income. The core idea is to develop a habit of controlling your expenses and saving consistently. This process starts with understanding the difference between needs and wants. Needs are essentials like food, shelter, and basic clothing. Wants are things that are nice to have, but not necessary, like fancy gadgets or eating out often. By prioritizing needs and limiting unnecessary spending, you create extra money that can be saved or invested. Saving is putting aside a portion of your income regularly, which helps build a safety net and prepares you for future opportunities. Investing comes into play when you use your savings to buy assets, such as stocks, real estate, or starting a small business, that have the potential to grow over time. The key terms to know here are cash flow, which is the money coming in and going out, and compound growth, where your investments earn returns that then earn even more over time. This decision to manage your money wisely is powerful because it sets the foundation for wealth building. It's about making small, consistent choices that, over time, compound into significant financial stability and growth. The more disciplined you are with this process, the the more likely you are to achieve financial freedom rather than falling into ongoing financial struggles. Now let's look at a real-world example to see exactly how this plays out in practice. Imagine you're considering buying a house in the United States. You find a property listed at $300,000 on Zillow. Using a mortgage calculator, you see that with a 20% down payment of $60,000, your mortgage would be around $240,000. At current interest rates of 6%, your monthly payment for principal and interest would be approximately $1,440. Add property taxes and insurance, and your total monthly cost rises to about $1,800. Now, suppose the property appreciates in value by 3% annually, which is typical for many markets. After 5 years, that $300,000 house could be worth around $347,000. If you decide to sell, subtracting your remaining mortgage balance of roughly $210,000, you'd walk away with about $137,000 in profit, excluding closing costs and taxes. On the other hand, if you choose not to buy and instead invest that $60,000 down payment in a diversified stock portfolio with an average annual return of 7%, over 5 years, your investment could grow to approximately $84,000. While the house appreciates, your investment could potentially outperform real estate, especially considering rental income, maintenance costs, and market fluctuations. This simple scenario shows how your initial decision to buy or to invest can dramatically impact your financial future. But remember, this looks great, only if you avoid the common traps that ruin deals like this. The one decision you make today can determine whether you build wealth or stay stuck in financial struggle. But along the way, many people make simple mistakes that derail their success. First, handling credit poorly, like missing payments or maxing out cards, can damage your score and limit your options when you need them most. I've seen someone miss out on a great opportunity simply because of a low credit score. Second, overpaying on loans or mortgages by not shopping around or negotiating can cost thousands over time. I knew a family who paid an extra $50,000 because they didn't compare rates. Third, skipping due diligence before big purchases or investments often leads to regrets. Rushing into decisions without proper research can turn a good opportunity into a loss. I once heard about someone buying a property without checking the neighborhood, only to find out later it wasn't worth it. The key to avoiding these mistakes is awareness and preparation. Use tools like credit monitoring services to stay on top of your score. Compare financing options carefully before committing, and always research thoroughly before making investments. These simple steps can save you money and set you on the right path. To avoid those mistakes, here are the best tools and resources available right now. This one decision can determine whether you build wealth or stay stuck in financial struggle. The key lies in taking control of your money daily. To do that, you need the right tools. First, consider using Mint.com, a free app that helps you track your expenses, set budgets, and monitor your financial goals. It provides a clear picture of where your money goes and highlights areas to cut back, making it easier to save and invest. Next, check out Credit Karma, creditkarma.com, which offers free credit scores and reports. Maintaining a good credit score is essential for securing better loan rates and avoiding costly debt. Then, explore Investopedia, investopedia.com, for educational articles on investing, so you understand the options and strategies suitable for your financial goals. Lastly, if you're interested in real estate, Redfin.com, provides property listings and market insights, helping you evaluate whether buying a home or investing in real estate fits your plan. By using these platforms, you gain the knowledge, oversight, and confidence needed to make smarter financial decisions every day. The simple act of regularly reviewing your finances, understanding your credit, and educating yourself on investments creates a strong foundation for wealth. Now that you've got the tools, let's talk about the first thing you can do today to get started. The difference between building wealth or staying broke often comes down to one simple decision. Today, I want you to take a small, doable step that can set your financial future in motion. Choose one task. Check your credit score, download a budgeting app, list your monthly expenses, or simulate an investment. It might seem minor, But this step is the entry point to understanding where you stand and what you need to improve. When you know your current credit score, for example, you unlock opportunities to improve it, qualify for better loans, and save money in the long run. Listing your expenses helps you identify where your money is going, so you can cut unnecessary costs and start saving. Simulating an investment gives you a glimpse of your future growth potential, motivating you to stay consistent. Taking this first step creates momentum. It turns vague goals into concrete actions, making your financial progress feel real and achievable. Every small action builds confidence, and confidence fuels consistency. Remember, every long-term success story starts with that initial move. So today, commit to one task. Make that call, download that app, or complete that list. Because taking that first step is how every great journey begins. And as you stay consistent, watch how small actions compound into lasting financial freedom. The future you want is just one decision away. Let's get started. Imagine yourself 10, 15, even 30 years from now. You're sitting comfortably, looking back at the choices you made today. Maybe you started small, saving a little each month, investing consistently, or building a simple side business. Over time, those small, disciplined steps compound. By 2035, you could own 5 cash-flowing properties, generating steady income that allows you to live on your own terms. Or perhaps your investments have grown significantly, helping you build a safety net or fund your dreams. The truth is, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to one thing: consistency. A simple decision to invest regularly, control expenses, and stay the course can turn modest beginnings into lasting wealth. It's not about overnight riches. It's about the power of steady, deliberate actions over years. When you look ahead, you realize that your future self will thank you for the habits you start today. And now that you see what's possible, here's how we wrap this up and take action. Start with one small step today. Review your finances, set a clear goal, or make that first investment. Because the most important decision you make isn't just what to do, but to do it consistently. That decision could shape your financial future for decades to come. The one decision that can make or break your financial future is how consistently you choose to manage your habits, whether you save, invest, or overspend. Remember, small disciplined actions today can lead to massive wealth or ongoing financial struggle down the road. Thank you for sticking with me and making progress toward your goals. Every step you take now builds a stronger financial future. So what's your first small step this year? Is it setting a savings goal, checking your credit score, or creating a simple budget? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'd love to hear. And if you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with someone ready to level up their finances. For more tips, check out our related video on how to start investing with $100. Remember, your financial future is shaped by the decisions you make today. Stay consistent, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next one.